So it's Thursday, October 7th, and I actually slept right after midnight, got up at 4:30, and got ready, started working at 5, had a meeting at 6 in the morning. It's in Germany. And a lot of things that I suspected were true. No one knows what they're talking about. And make assumptions of things that don't exist. But that's true. It's all about accountability. You have to have accountability in life. If you're not accountable to anything, then I can't work with you. And that's the whole sentiment. My sentiment is I can't work with you if you're not going to have accountability. But anyway, I basically proved something that was obvious. Now I'm going to run with it, have another presentation tomorrow at 1. But it goes down to the idea, do I like what I'm doing? It's exciting, we can get it done. If I have passion behind it? No. And that passionlessness right now is not because I don't like what I'm doing. I do. But, as I said, I've been a project manager and a program manager now for over 25 years. I love working. And I think it's just a combination of the reality of the world, what's going on outside, and what I know, because I haven't been red-pilled. Well, take it back. I was red-pilled back in the 80s when Reuben was president. And essentially, if you have a brain, you know what's going on. But that's the thing. I know what's going on, and it came over time. And I can basically say I'm not a Republican. I'm conservative. I voted for Perot in '92 because, again, I don't like just lies and spewing stuff from leaders. Be open and honest what you're doing. So to that effect, Trump, when he first ran, I thought he was not going to be a good conservative. I thought he's a closet Democrat. I didn't vote for him. I didn't know how good he would be. So slowly, with his presidency, that red pill shined bright red. Essentially, of course I've always let my identity shine. I was very apprehensive with the fact that Barack Obama was ever elected president, and the whole sycophant Jesus Messiah complex that people have given on him. So that's really disturbing. And see, again, Trump is not God. Trump is just a man who's not going to take shit anymore. That's all it is. Nothing special. I can do it, and I can see it. If they get people in there that don't do things, they can do it. But at the point of my life now, on this journey, on this track of humanity that I'm part of, this global community or fellowship, I have interesting different. So I'm still trying to find my passion. And does this job fill me with passion? No, not anymore. It never does. It hasn't since 2000, since the pandemic. The pandemic has put things into perspective. And it's essentially the same thing as like there's a meteor coming down to Earth, and where would you want to be? You wouldn't want to be with your loved one, or you would want to basically say, "Hey, baby, we're going to go out with a bang," or whatever, something like that nature. In essence, that's what I yearn for. I yearn for doing the next step's going to be hard. It'd be nice to have someone to work along with. That's the whole point. And if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I don't know. I've come to the realization that, it may not happen, and I'm not going to worry about it because I know what I can do. I know what I want to do, and I'm going to continue to do it. I just need to have that catalyst, and so I'm just basically still analyzing, and I'm going to continue to analyze until I have something that draws me in. I basically want to fall in love with the place I'm going to call home, because I fell out of Chicago. And that's the real thing. I fell out of love with Chicago with everything that's been going on. And it's a love, like I told you, I was a kid, learning encyclopedias, learning about architecture, learning about music, Well, actually, in order, it was music, which led me to books and knowledge, which led me to music and cartoons, and that's where the whole aspect of how, and again, with pop culture, my greatest love is the soundtracks of movies. And then, of course, Bugs Bunny with music, and then Wagner, and then that went down the whole path of Mahler and Beethoven, the greats, you know. And that led me to listen to Chicago Symphony as my favorite orchestra, and then listening to the horn because it's the most difficult instrument to play, which led me to Chicago Symphony, which led me to Chicago, which led me to where I am. I came here because of music. And music is an important part of my life. But the next part is, the next passion I have is I can help the world. And I have to do it because right now I see what's coming and nobody is doing anything. So I'm shining bright red, and January 6th, I turned black. I saw that, and then actually I started turning dark as soon as after Trump was elected. And every single thing, it was taken out of context, misconstrued. And even to this day, CNN is lying, and the mainstream media is lying every day, pummeling everything. And they're taking it right out of the Nazi handbook, out of the anarchist cookbook. They're taking it right out of there. Everything they're doing. They're convincing the Americans that the people who are screaming about the Nazis are coming and they're terrible, these guys, sorry, the left basically being the Nazis, which they are, and then, again, it's weird. It's so weird that these are the people that are controlled. And I'm going to fight it every day. And I can't stop. If I see something out, I'm going to call on Twitter. And if I get banned, I get banned. I don't care. I don't want to be part of your cult. I'm not a part of a cult. I don't belong here. I'm an American citizen, but I'm not part of America in this regard. Not the way it's running right now. But it's all bottom line. And this is why I had this is what I have passion. This is where my passion lies. My passion is getting out here and saying enough is enough. This is stupid. What are you doing? Fight the power. Change. Yeah, when the Attorney General tells you that no, these people who dress funny and blah, 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 and then have guns and then blow up places, they're not terrorists. They're not the problem. It's moms complaining to school boards and pointing out there, how dare you teach my kids shoving down these things down their throat and teach them that to hate America. That's the terrorists. That's so bizarre. It's upside down. No. This whole government is evil, and it's done. It's time for them to go. Enough. 2022, wipe them all out. Gone. No more. No more. And if you vote Democrat, then God help you. I'm done. I'm done with it. That I've known leads me to go to Florida. Because again, I need my cannabis. I cannot do without that. I'm not gonna go on any pharmaceutical and be drugged up again. I'm gonna take my medication and be happy. And I'm gonna get out and have fun. And again, getting out here in Chicago, I want to get shot in Chicago. Not that I won't be, but again, I don't have anything here. There's nothing here. Because I went out to do some errands, and I swear everyone's wearing masks. And going, what are you doing? Why are you so fucking stupid? Why are you falling for this shit? And that's what I'm saying. I'm done doing that too, because that is just that what irks me. Is I can't take that anymore. It's stupid. Why? Why are you doing this? Why are you listening to the lies? And it's again the media. Everything's a lie. Everything. It's either done. The news is done to lie to you. The entertainment is done to make you conform and do what they say. And literally, the only place we have free speech is YouTube, Twitter, or online forums, and that's how you only hear it. But then if you get banned, Facebook bans this, Facebook, and then it's all theater. That whole thing with Facebook is a theater. It's a theater show. It's not real. It's crazy. It's all fake. It's just insane. So I see it as just lies upon lies upon lies, and I'm done with it. And I want to call it out. So maybe I'll just do more YouTube videos, do new stuff, and just go around explaining it. But I want to write some books, my poetry. I want to get things out there, but change it so that it makes an impact. It causes people to do things. And for making money and stuff, yeah, definitely, I want to do more computers. Don't tell people don't upgrade to Windows 11. Don't do it. Stop wasting your money. Stop. Okay, I am not an environmentalist. Okay, I'm a conservationist. Okay, environmentalist is stupid. There's no global warming. There is no global warming. Okay, again, when you say global warming, you're saying one thing. You're saying everything that's causing bad is done by man. It's the same fucking thing. Everything you say is wrong. It's done. It's caused by men and white men and Americans and whatever. You're saying that's the evil. No. You're the evil for bringing it up. Make a difference in your life. Don't make it about we. Make it about you. It's the whole idea. That's why I'm saying, like, if you have an old computer and you think, oh, it's running slow, I need to get a new one. No, you have to get it. You have to first know how to clean your computer correctly, upgrade it correctly, reuse, recycle the hardware. That's what I want to do. Also, I want to get all these old laptops, reimage them all, or help kids reimage them. Give them to them free. Teach them a course. Teach them how to do things. Empower these kids who are told that they can't do shit without the government. That no, you can do anything you want to put your mind to. That's the whole thing. That's what I want to do. You don't need the government to tell you what to do, or then depend on you. You can do your thing. You can do it yourself. That's what I'm doing. But right now, the reason I'm so hesitant on where I'm going to go next is I don't know where I'm going to go. I don't have any friends or family. I sent out a tweet yesterday, but no one's really responded yet with here. You can come here and live here in this city, or this city's good, or all that. No one's asked me. No one's called me or anything. Anyway, but I'll leave it at that. No one's called, and whatever. I don't know. Just it's disheartening. So I don't really know where I'm going to go. I'm going to continue to look online and try. I gotta have that spark, something that's gonna kick me inside. Anybody wants to get married? Anyway, that's another thing, yeah. And that's the end. The bottom line, I'll tell you. The great sadness is the things that in life, the book of life when I started, and I looked at it, and it was empty, and I wrote down the things I wanted. And the first thing was a family, a wife to love, to hold, to cook with, to do everything with, to have a full life of passion and romance. I'm just totally down. And children, and I would want. I never envisioned it. I wanted it. A family, children, grandchildren, all that stuff. And it didn't happen. And when my wife was older than me, she had older children, so I said, that's fine then. They were much older. They were my age. Yes, she robbed the cradle. Anyway, so but then when that family rejected me, and my family rejected me for having her because she was older, we were on our own, and I was happy. Those times were the blissful times until she got her children started having kids, and then they took her away from me, and that was that. Now she's gone. She's dead. And then another friend of mine who I loved deeply, who had a daughter, took care of her, and I felt at peace with that. And I thought, is this the one? And even so, telling my parents, it's such a very sad commentary where you tell your parents who are concerned about you that it's fine, Mom, because I have this woman in my life and this child who now I can have a daughter. And I basically, I remember telling my mom and dad, I says, and I was not scared, I was more angry when I said it. Said, if I am with this woman and this young lady is to be my adopted daughter, basically, you better love her. And I basically, I was more like, I wouldn't doubt that. I was just very earnest in saying, please do what you can to open your heart up to this little girl that is not mine, but she's part of my life. And then they said yes, but I lost them both. So that's hilarious. And then the last one, then two more happened. Then a very good friend, very, very, very close, went through her own awakening, decided to divorce her husband, and I was waiting in the wings. And she ran off with somebody else. So, that was hard. That's what really hit me. That itself was a combination of my mother. Well, shit, no. But when my mother passed away, my father passed away, my grandparents passed away, everyone passed away. I've never cried at a funeral. I've never been sad about someone's passing. But when she left, that was the worst thing in my life. But the most heart-wrenching one right now, which is the reason why I'm still here in Chicago, theoretically, is the woman who told me that she loved me. And right now she's going through her issues. She's separated. And that hurts too. So, but I can't wait anymore for anything. And it's basically, I'm waiting here, the clock is ticking down, midnight, it's about to die, we're all gonna die. And I don't want to be like that anymore. I want to survive. So I will. And that's why I basically said, okay, great. I know I need to leave Illinois, and everyone's telling me where to go because I have nothing here left. And of course, again, if there was no pandemic and there was no idiots here, and I'd stay here. I would get a nice place, and I'd say, that's it. I'm living here because it's such a beautiful place, architecturally and geographically. It's beautiful. But it's not for me anymore, and that's the most painful thing to say. That is the most painful thing to say to me, when I'm saying to Chicago, you let me down, you changed on me, and you destroyed everything due to politics and wanting to control everything. It's sad, and now I need to go someplace where it is, and then that's a thing, and that's why I basically said Florida seems like the only one. There's Montana too, which is interesting. Here's Colorado. Because I have to go to a place where I need a place that I want a place that has Second Amendment rights, First Amendment rights. I want all the fucking rights. I want to be an autonomous human being. I want to have a place where I am me. This is my place. I'm living. I can say what I want, carry a gun, and do whatever the fuck I want, basically, wherever I go. That's why Texas is off the list, because I have a bad taste for Texas anyway. South Texas is a communist. The damn fucking idiot. Oh my God, Laredo's even worse. When I grew up there, Laredo is a Democratic hellhole. It's the liberals' wet dream, because Laredo, Texas, the biggest fucking piece of shit town. They were the first one to implement masks everywhere because they're fucking morons and idiots. Laredo, Texas, fuck you. You're all fucking morons. You don't speak English down there. You all speak Spanish. And again, like you think it was bad when Donald Trump said. Mexico, they send us rapists and all that. Some are good people, but all that thing he said, you think that was bad? When I was in school there, and I did high school, I said the same thing. People always said, hey, you're Mexican. And I said to them, no, I'm not, because I don't rape and beat up women. I said that to them because the Mexicans, that's all they do. They are very, very, they like to rape girls. Mexicans are fucking rapists. They are. I've seen that. I have seen it happen. And I have stopped. And again, going back to, well, what have I done? I have stopped many rapes. I have a really big story to tell you. I have stopped probably 6 rapes from happening. I've run off people. I stood up for people, women, girls who have been bloodied. I've fought. I'm going to still fight again for women. I don't want women to, and women are not to be messed with. And if you do mess with a woman, you're going down. No, women don't mess with women. That's the whole idea. So I put it out there again. Maybe I should just get married again. Well, then maybe I don't know. Do I want to be married? No. Would I love to be loved and taken care of and have a partner I can do shit with every day, just have fun stuff every day? Yes, of course. But again, it's all about passion. I don't have a passion right now. Nothing's attracting me. Nothing is attracting me to it. So it's just very hard. So I know it's a little shit. It's a long video. I'm sorry, but it's true. It's just what I'm thinking right now. It just affects me. I don't know how to figure it out. It blows my mind sometimes. But the bottom line here is, I'm going to do this work, and if they don't like it, I'm done with it. I'm done. I'm going to get a nice SUV or truck, go to Florida or wherever the fuck I'm going to go. I'm going to still figure it out. Who knows what's going to happen? And just be happy. And live my life. I have computer knowledge. I have knowledge up the wazoo. I can do anything. So I want to do anything I want to do. I just got to do it. Anyway. But I want to just put it out here. This ran way too long, but it goes more into detail about who I am. And I'll go into more of that too. But this is a whole aspect of why am I doing these videos? I'm doing it for one thing, accountability. I got it this morning. I had the same food again. Had my eggs in a nest. Had 2 sandwiches. I had 2 burgers. I made it 2 hamburgers for lunch/dinner. Because again, I was working up. I was up at 5 in the morning, and I'm tired. I've been up now for a long time. It's after midnight now. It's actually the 8th now. Anyway, but I'll let you all go. I wanted to thank you very much for continuing to watch. I'll start doing smaller videos, and we'll get them out there. But until then,